Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Forward Public School e-learning class 7th, subject English B. In today's class, we'll be doing essays, that is the Eid, and a visit to a book exhibition. We'll also discuss adverb, preposition, and we'll be doing some grammar exercises. This is part 2 and I'm your English teacher Laila Palwasha. Dear students, before starting the essay, let me tell you some rules of writing an essay. A good essay is the one that communicates your thoughts in an organized way. Your essay should be minimum of 3 paragraphs: introduction, body, and conclusion. By introduction, we mean an opening paragraph that introduces the topic. Then the body of the essay. In body of the essay, we have to explain the main idea. Conclusion. It is the last paragraph of your essay in which you have to sum up the main idea. Now let's start with our first essay, that is the Eid. Eid is a very important occasion for the Muslims all over the world. ईद पूरी दुनिया के मुसलमानों के लिए एक बहुत अहम मौका है. It is celebrated twice a year. ये साल में 2 बार मनाया जाता है. One is called Eid al-Fitr and the other is called Eid al-Adha. एक को ईद उल फितर और दूसरे को ईद उल-अज़हा कहा जाता है. Eid al-Fitr is enjoyed when the holy month of Ramzan is over. रमज़ान का महीना ख़त्म होने पर ईद उल फितर मनाया जाता है. People become very excited to see the crescent on the evening of 29th or 30th Ramzan. By crescent we mean हिलाल या नया चांद. लोग 29 या 30 रमज़ान की शाम हिलाल या नया चांद देखकर बहुत पुरजोश हो जाते हैं. The next morning everybody gets up early in the morning, take a bath and puts on new clothes. अगली सुबह सब लोग सुबह सवेरे उठते हैं, नहाते हैं और नए कपड़े पहनते हैं. A special sweet dish is that of vermicelli. By vermicelli we mean सवैयाँ. और एक ख़ास मीठी डिश जिसे सवैयाँ कहते हैं. The men and grown-up children go to the mosque for Eid's prayers. मर्द और बड़े बच्चे ईद की नमाज के लिए मस्जिद जाते हैं. People embrace one another as soon as prayers are over. जैसे ही वो नमाज पढ़ते हैं, लोग एक दूसरे को गले लगाते हैं. On Eid al-Adha, sacrifice of animals is offered to Allah in the memory of sacrifice of Hazrat Ibrahim's son. ईद उल अज़हा पर जानवरों की कुर्बानी हज़रत इब्राहीम अलैहिस्सलाम के बेटे की याद में अल्लाह के सामने पेश की जाती है. Goats, sheep and cows are slaughtered and meat is distributed among the relatives, poor people and beggars. बकरियां, भेड़ और गाय ज़बह कर दिए जाते हैं और रिश्तेदारों, गरीब लोगों और फ़कीरों में गोश्त को तकसीम किया जाता है. By slaughtered we means ज़बह करना. This Eid is celebrated on 10th of Zilhajj. ये ईद 10 ज़िलहज को मनाई जाती है. All the Muslims of the world enjoy both the Eids very much. दुनिया के तमाम मुसलमान दोनों ईदों से बहुत लुत्फ़अंदोज़ होते हैं. Dear students, now we'll be doing our second essay, that is a visit to a book exhibition. By exhibition we means नुमाइश. An exhibition is a demonstration of various objects for sale as well as information. नुमाइश मालूमात के साथ साथ फ़रोख्त के लिए मुख्तलिफ अशिया को दिखाने का अमल है. Exhibitions are usually arranged according to the demands, seasons and fashion. नुमाइश का एहतमाम आम तौर पर डिमांड्स मतलब मुतालबात, मौसमों और फैशन के मुताबिक किया जाता है. Last Sunday I visited a book fair. गुज़िश्ता इतवार को मैंने एक किताब मेले का दौरा किया. It was arranged in a big hall. उसका एहतमाम एक बड़े हॉल में किया गया था. Different kinds of books were decorated on the tables. मेज़ों पर मुख्तलिफ किस्म की किताबें सजाई गई थीं. There were books on fashion, science, arts, geography, history, cooking and house decoration. Fashion, साइंस, आर्ट्स, जोग्राफिया, तारीख, खाने पकाने और घर की सजावट के मुतालिक किताबें वहाँ पर मौजूद थीं. Each category was separately exhibited and placed. हर किस्म की किताबों को अलग अलग नुमाइश के लिए रखा गया था. They were nicely decorated with frills and white sheets. Frills का मतलब है झालर. उनको अच्छी तरह से झालर और सफेद चादरों से सजाया गया था. White sheet means सफेद चादरें. The first para was the introduction of the essay. Now coming towards the second para, which is the body of the essay. The books were very informative. किताबें बहुत मालूमाती थी. They varied in size from pocket to giant. Now they're talking about the size of the books. कि वो इतनी छोटी थी कि पॉकेट में भी आ सकती थी और उससे बड़ी साइज की भी थी. The paper was also good and well blended. Now they are talking about the paper quality. कि जो कागज था, कागज बहुत अच्छा था. The printing was bit rough in some of the history books. लेकिन जो प्रिंटिंग थी तारीख की कुछ किताबों में वो ज़रा खुरदरी थी. As the ruins were not well depicted. Ruins means खंडहरात. Depicted means पेश करना. तो it means के तारीख की कुछ किताबों पर प्रिंटिंग ज़रा खुरदरी हुई थी क्योंकि खंडहरात अच्छी तरह से पेश नहीं किए गए थे. I am more interested in science book as it is my favorite subject. मुझे साइंस की किताब में ज़्यादा दिलचस्पी है क्योंकि वो मेरा पसंदीदा मजमून है. The books in this category were very good. मतलब साइंस से रिलेटेड जितनी किताबें थीं वो बहुत अच्छी थीं. The diagrams were extremely outstanding and well labeled. उनमें मौजूद जो डायग्राम्स थी वो बहुत ज़्यादा ज़बरदस्त थी और अच्छी तरह से लेबल्ड थी. I think such exhibition must be arranged to spread awareness. मुझे ऐसा लगता है या मेरा ये ख्याल है कि इस तरह की नुमाइश होनी चाहिए, उनका एहतमाम करना चाहिए to spread awareness ताकि शऊर उजागर किया जाए. Not only in towns and cities but also in rural areas. ना सिर्फ शहरों में बल्कि देही इलाकों में भी. Big stationery as well as mobile bookshop must be established so that books could be easily purchased by all. बड़ी स्टेशनरी दुकानों के साथ साथ मोबाइल किताब की दुकानें भी कायम की जाएं ताकि किताबें सब आसानी से खरीद सकें. Adverb is that part of speech which tells us or which gives us more information about verb, an adjective and another adverb. For example, she writes neatly. She's the subject, writes is the verb and neatly is an adverb. It is telling us more about the verb. The second sentence is she writes very neatly. She's the subject, writes is the verb, very is an adverb and neatly is also an adverb. So this adverb is modifying another adverb. The third example is she's very beautiful. She's the subject, is the be verb, very is an adverb and beautiful is an adjective. So this adverb is modifying an adjective. Preposition is another part of speech. By prepositions we mean those words which tells you more about the position of noun or a pronoun, or we can say these are the linking words that link the subject and the object. For example, at, in, on, off, with, behind, beside, across, etc. Let us have a look at the first example. The book is on the table. So the word on is the preposition because it is showing the position of the book. The second example is I am writing with a pencil. So with is the preposition. Dear students, let's do the grammar exercise. The first exercise is put the verb from the brackets in the following sentences into either present or past simple tense. What you have to do is कि bracket में आपको एक verb given है. You have to read the sentence and you have to identify either the sentence is in present tense or past tense. अगर आपके पास sentence present tense में है तो ये verb present tense में लगेगा. अगर हमारे पास सेंटेंस पास्ट टेंस में है तो हमने इसी वर्ब को पास्ट टेंस में चेंज कर देना है. एज यू कैन सी द रनर फेल बिफोर ही रीच्ड द विनिंग पोस्ट. बिफोर ही रीच्ड, अब रीच्ड वर्ड से हमें पता चल रहा है कि दिस सेंटेंस इज इन पास्ट टेंस, तो हमने फॉल वर्ड को फेल में चेंज कर दिया. सिमिलरली आई डैश टू स्कूल एवरी मॉर्निंग, तो I go to school every morning. The verb won't change. Last week I went to school in the evening as well. Now this verb is changed to second form. पास्ट टेंस में चेंज हो गया बिकॉज ये सेंटेंस हमारे पास पास्ट टेंस में है. Now it is usually warm in March. We have used be verb. By be verb we mean is, am, are, was, were. Last March it was not so warm. Again we use be verb. Was लग गया यहाँ पे. Sixth sentence is my father gives me a rupee every day. This give word is changed to gives. Now let us do the second exercise, that is choose the correct alternate from the bracket. What you have to do is कि bracket में आपके पास दो words given है and you have to choose the correct one. The first sentence is she dashed to school every morning last week. अब goes word तो हम नहीं लगा सकते, हम लगाएंगे she went to school every morning last week. ठीक है. The second sentence is I don't like to move in the company of indisciplined toys. The third one is I always wrote my answer in ink when I was in class 6th. Did you solve the problem last night? Many a little makes a mickle. Where was he the whole of last week? Now the third exercise is use the verb from the brackets in the following sentences into past simple or past continuous tense. Now what you have to do is कि आपके पास ब्रैकेट में एक वर्ब गिवन है और आपने सेंटेंस को देखते हुए इसको पास्ट सिंपल में या पास्ट कंटिन्यूस में चेंज करना है. लेट्स डू द फर्स्ट वन. ही dashed to school when I met him. So now this sentence is changed to past continuous. He was going to school when I met him. The second is it dashed the whole last night. Now rain, this verb would get changed to past simple tense. जैसे कि it rained the whole last night. Now the third one is as they were shouting, I told them to be silent. I fell from the bicycle as I was going down the slope. I saw a black cat as I came out of my house. I thought of my friend while I was driving. Dear students, you are supposed to do all the exercises in your classwork copies. Dear students, this was the end of our class. You are supposed to write the essays, adverb, preposition and those grammar exercises in your classwork copy. Thank you. Stay home, stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.